Hello and welcome to the SciFirst Movie Talk episode. So in this episode I am back with another, and indeed it is a haul for the month of December 2021. So first of all, before I get started, I would just like to say a big, massive Happy New Year to everybody out there. I hope everybody had an absolutely wonderful Christmas and also a fantastic New Year, and I wish everybody all the best for 2022. But yes, so this haul, as I said, back in the old year, back in December it was, yeah, this is going to include my Christmas presents. Now, I didn't get like tons and tons because people opted to go for a little bit more pricier items this time around, but that's good, that's brilliant, that's exactly what I asked for. So quite a lot of the stuff that you're actually going to see, I did actually buy myself. We do have quite a bit of a mixture, TV series, some games, PlayStation 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we've got the full breadth of PlayStations bar the 5. I ain't got one of them yet. Not quite ready to pay that kind of money just yet. But yes, so we've got a few of them. We've got some 4K videos, which are the ones, as I said, that I got for Crimbo. So thank you to everybody that got me those. And yeah, some TV series as well, which I bought them myself, given that we do watch quite a bit over Christmas. So I thought I'd stock us up. So it's basically a DC extravaganza again, basically. Just trying to tie off some of those series and catch up with those. So without further ado, so yeah, this is everything I got over the course of December 2021. Welcome to a brand new year, like I said. Hopefully 2022 gets a bit better than 2021 for most people. But without labouring on all of that, I just hope everybody has a fantastic 2022. So yes, so 4Ks then. I didn't get any Blu-rays or DVDs. I completely went for the 4Ks. Get some pretty big films on the go, and they are indeed some big films this time around. Quite a few I've actually seen, so I actually opted and requested these so I can have them in my collection. So the first one I got was Marvel's Black Widow. So yep, we did indeed see this. Haven't reviewed it yet, and there's a reason for that. Although I have reviewed a couple of the DC movies a very, very long time ago now, back when the channel first started it. The point I've tried to do now is to kind of review the series as a series. Now, given that there's like 20, 30, 25, goodness knows how many now, movies in the Marvel universe, and ever growing now, I can't ever seem to catch up. I want to do them all as kind of one great big extravaganza. At this moment in time, I'm probably looking at Q4 2022 at the earliest. But yes, so that's the reason why I haven't actually reviewed them, even though I am watching them. Fantastic. So yes, Black Widow. Then I have a couple of Disney Pixars that I've also reviewed this year, catching up with those. So we've got Soul, which is fantastically emotional. It's a brilliant film. And Pixar's Luca, which also is a fantastic film. Very understated in my book. It's basically just a nice summer adventure. It's not got a grandiose plot. It is just a nice, chilled, summer vibed, laid back movie, and we absolutely love it. Oliver, it's one of his favourite movies now, so had to get that one so we could all watch that again as a family on the 4K. Then I have Fast and the Furious 9. So we had to complete that collection, of course. We've got all the other ones, so we had to go with that one. And Fantastic anyway. It's completely dumb, take your brain out kind of action, isn't it? And it was, you know, just what the cinema needed at that particular point in time for everybody just to kind of let loose and have a bit of Vin Diesel action. So yes, definitely that one. Then we have Free Guy. So Free Guy I haven't actually seen, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. I missed it at the cinema. You can't watch everything, and obviously these days it's hard to kind of juggle work and life and everything trying to get to the cinema. But so I didn't actually get to see Free Guy. It was something that I wanted to go and see. I have heard it's very meta, that it's very much kind of pop culture references and things like that all the way through. Very much up my scene if you've seen some of my other reviews. So I'm pretty much knowing already I'm going to enjoy that. So I'm going to save that for a nice night when I'm feeling kind of particularly eager and keen to watch a big blockbusting movie, you know. So that's that one. Then we have Disney's Jungle Cruise. So again, reviewed that one. Fantastic fun. It was, again, what the cinema needed at the time. It was like a breath of fresh air. It was just a bit like Pirates of the Caribbean, but in the jungle. But I won't complaining, you know. It was fantastic family fun. So we definitely love that one too. We love them all. And then we have No Time to Die. Had to get that one. Being a James Bond fan, there was no way that I wasn't going to get that one. And again, the same applies. I want to do all the Bonds in one big sweeping review series. That ain't happening for some time. So, yes, No Time to Die. It'll be a while before you see any reviews on James Bond, but I will do them. I promise. I will get round to them. I have a couple of series planned over the next couple of months, trying to catch up with those films that are coming out in cinema. So if you know what's coming out in cinema, you're probably going to have an idea of what I'm going to be doing, and that's if I can actually keep on top of it. And that takes me pretty much all the way up to the end of April. So after that, I don't know, but I am now chock-a-block with reviews all the way up to April. That's phenomenal. I've not had that yet for the past couple of years, but yes, No Time to Die. Definitely looking forward to revisiting that. And finally, one that's still in its cellophane, I haven't took it out yet, and that is The Suicide Squad in a 4K steelbook. So this was like the a la creme de la creme. This was like the big present that I got. And the artwork on this, I don't know if you can see that clearly on that camera, but that's phenomenal. I love the artwork. I haven't seen the film particularly, not yet. Again, another one. And again, DC, I'll catch up with them at some point. But yeah, I've heard it's phenomenal, and so I'm definitely looking forward to that one. And again, like I said, the artwork, that's why specifically Leslie's got me that. You know what I mean? She knows I like a different artwork every now and again. So yes, so that's that. So they're all the 4Ks. And like I said, so everything else, there's a couple of presents kind of mixed in and around, but most of the next set is just what I bought on cheap, you know, as I do. So I didn't pay very much for them, even though there's quite a bit here. I've looked out for every special offer and kind of deal that I can find. And of course, with it running up to Christmas, there was quite a few deals, wasn't there? So the rest of it is TV series, and they are all DC. They are all from the Arrowverse, basically. So yeah, so we have Legends of Tomorrow 4 and 5, seasons 4 and 5 on Blu-ray. So I think we're up to see, yeah, we're kind of the last season of each of these now. So catching up with them, 4 and 5, Legends of Tomorrow. Then we have Supergirl, so we kind of blitzed the Supergirl, 3, 4 and 5 on Blu-ray. So again, quite a lot of Supergirl watching there. I think we've finished season 3 now. Like I said, over Christmas we do watch quite a bit, so that one we have actually completed. But 4 and 5, not so much. We're now kind of jiggling them around in the order that they're supposed to be watched so that we can watch the crossover specials. So we've now just watched Crisis on Earth X. Yes, we've just watched that one. So we're now catching up with the rest of the series and then going to move on to the next set. So yeah, quite adventurous. And again, we've blitzed Arrow. So we've now got Arrow Season 6, which we have now completed. Season 7. And the final season, Season 8. So Arrow's now finished, you know, from our perspective. So we've now got the full complete set of Arrows on Blu-ray. And we have The Flash Season 5. We're currently watching Season 4. And Flash Season 6. In fact, Flash Season 4 is something that I did get over the course of December. There's a couple of things here that I haven't actually brought upstairs. Some of them I've left downstairs. So yes, there was this one. There's Bad Santa as well, too. Bad Santa 2 on Blu-ray. So I got that one as well. But yes, and Flash Season 6 and Flash Season 4. So that one isn't here. That one's downstairs. But nonetheless, oh, I'm Batwoman. Oh, I'm getting all mixed up now. But yes, Batwoman Season 1 as well. So that completes kind of the next phase of our DC adventure. So it'll be a little while before we get any more DCs, I think. I think there's plenty there to be catching up with, you know. So yes, onwards and upwards. So we got a couple of games as well. Some pretty outstanding games, I think, as well. I'm hoping, anyway. Nah. I always drop the games, don't I, as I'm going through. I don't think even on the camera. But a couple of NES games. We got Chippendale Rescue Rangers. So bless her, Leslie went out and got me that one for Christmas. That was a Christmas present. And I did send her out to go get me a NES game. And the thing is, of course, you can get NTSC and PAL versions and different things. So she was quite rude that that wasn't going to be for our system, but it is. It is, and she did a grand job. So yeah, Chippendales Rescue Rangers. And I got RoboCop 2. It was on the cheap. It was on an auction, so I put in a bid for that and won that one. And then we also have Lego Rock Raiders for the PlayStation 1. It looks pretty cool, like a puzzle adventure kind of thing. So again, I got that one on the pretty cheap. It's a bit of a damaged case, but, you know, is what it is. At least it's got a case. Most of my PlayStation 1s don't have cases. Then PlayStation 2s, again, I got all of these, and these were like 50p, something like that, £1 tops. I didn't pay much for any of these at all, and you probably see why. I've got Robots for the PlayStation 2. Looks pretty fun, my kind of game. Then we've got Ants Extreme Racing. Not just racing, but extreme racing. I wonder how extreme it actually goes, but yes, Ants. Then a curiosity, I mean, I did get this cheap. Babe. Yeah, apparently it's got 50 challenging levels. And again, you kind of got a haired sheep, I think, or something. I don't know, I haven't played it yet, but it was cheap and cheerful. But Babe? I've never heard of it before. No, I mean, the film I have, but not the game. Then we've also got Casper, the Ghostly Trio. So again, it's probably more aimed at kids, but I'll probably find it taxing, won't I? But yeah, Casper, Spirited Trio, or the Ghostly Trio, in fact. Then we've got Stitch Experiment 626. So that looks pretty decent. Again, I don't mind a Disney game or two, so that looks like something I will enjoy at some point. And one that's been on the channel, I'm up to episode 5 now as this episode goes out. The Haunted Mansion, Disney's The Haunted Mansion. Absolutely loved it. So the rest of the episodes will be out over the course of the next couple of weeks. I think there's 8 in total altogether. Brilliant game. I've loved every minute of that. Just my kind of thing. Puzzles, platforms, that kind of thing. Loved it. So yes, so that's that one. Then we have Epic Mickey 2 for the PlayStation 3, specifically requested again for Crimbo. The Power of Two. It's a 2-player co-op game. So I'm playing Epic Mickey 1, but that is taking a bit of time to get through. As the name suggests, it's epic. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out on the PlayStation 3 and finding a partner to play that with. And then, to finish off, I bought myself some PlayStation 4 games, and mainly VR games as well. So we had a couple of vouchers to use that we had kind of saved up from everything. So I thought, well, I'll go on Amazon and see what they've got. I don't normally go to Amazon. So these were bought new, not second hand. And some of them, again, they cost a little bit more than usual. So these were 50p or £1. But we had some vouchers, again, saved up from like birthdays and Christmas that we just kind of keep forgetting about, you know. So I thought, well, tell you what, we haven't got many VR games. We'll get some VR games. And then hopefully we can then push forward with that and do some VR on the channel. It's something that I've not done yet, even though I've now bought a couple of games, you see. So hopefully these are a little bit more film related. They're a little bit more up the street of what I would normally do on the channel. So we've got Batman Arkham VR. Now that looks absolutely stunning. So again, haven't tried it out yet. I haven't tried any of these out, but it does look absolutely stunning. So I'm hoping that getting to be Batman will be tons and tons of fun. So in the first person, so to say. Then we have Star Wars Vader Immortal. Again, that looks impressive. I think that's going to be one of my first kind of VR games that I want to put on. It seems like it's kind of like a series. You play into the series, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm psyched to play that. It'll also be one of my very first Star Wars games as well, apart from the Lego ones. Then I've got Doctor Who, The Edge of Time. I do like a bit of Doctor Who, certainly the new series. So yeah, from the pictures on the back, it looks like it's going to be fairly impressive, fairly action-orientated. So interested and definitely looking forward to checking that one out. Then, oh, I'm losing breath. I've got Star Trek Bridge Crew. Again, Star Trek nuts. So yes, I am looking forward to checking that one out. Looks pretty impressive. Again, all of these look pretty impressive, don't they? That's all I'm going to say. But for a little bit of quirky fun, get the family involved, I also got Angry Birds 2 Under Pressure. So a little bit of a puzzle game. Don't know how the VR kind of connects in with the other players, or whether or not the players do connect in with the VR or not. But it certainly looks like it's going to be a good laugh. So, you know, can't fault that. But yes, that is everything. I mean, I don't know how January is going to fare now, given that I spent all the money on that. But yeah, that was everything. And I don't do this to boast. I just do this so that you can see what I've added to my collection. I've spent a lot of time working on my collection, and I continue to do so. So I just want to put that out for you guys. It's not about boasting what I've got. Most of everything that I've got, even the presents and stuff, people buy them on deals and bargains. I never ask anybody to buy me anything at full pot. I would never buy anything on full pot, which is why I didn't and haven't gone out to buy a PlayStation 5 yet. It's not something I would do. I like to get a bargain. I like to get a good deal. So as I say, it's not about boasting, and I hope you can see this for what it is. Everybody likes to see what everybody else has got, don't they, you know? And that's really all I'm doing. So you can see the additions of the collections and things as I'm going along, and you can see my collection build at the same time I do. That's all. So I hope you have enjoyed the episode and you can see for what it is. And if you have, please do leave a like. Please do hit that subscribe button for more movie reviews, trailer reactions and other movie-related content. I absolutely loved having you here at SciFirst Movie Talk, and definitely love to have you back. Most of all, just thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.